Year 2020. While the world grappled with the outbreak and spread of the COVID-19 pandemic, the threat of food insecurity and nutrition deficiencies doubled, with about 720 to 811 million people estimated to have faced hunger in 2020 alone. As more people become vulnerable at the center of an increasing food crisis, the race to sustain lives and livelihoods, improve nutrition, and eradicate hunger across the world has never been more crucial than it is now. In line with this crucial need, the Global Alliance for Improved Nutrition GAIN developed the Keeping Food Markets Working KFMW program in 2020 to provide targeted support to help sustain core food systems, SMEs and food business, and major markets across 7 countries, including Nigeria. The support was birthed during the COVID-19 emergency period, and in Nigeria, the KFMW initiative provided emergency grants valued at $522,963 to 54 SMEs and trained 28 SMEs, out of which 19 businesses are women-led, on business resilience and resource mobilization. The impacts of this initiative are worth testifying.
During the lockdown period, I received a call for application for the Keeping Food Markets Working project. So we put in an application and we were successful. So that grant came in and we were able to buy the raw materials that was needed at that time. And in addition to the grant, we were also provided mentoring support and then actually some training support as well.
I applied for the KFMW project grant post-COVID. I got a call from one of the staff saying that I won the grant. That was when my business took a new turn because I was producing from the house. Then with the grant, I was able to move to my small office and my mini factory. And I was able to now buy my raw materials in bulk. After that, they took us also on a training in Abuja for business resilience, and that also, opened my eyes to a lot of possibilities, what I could do, with the business.
So the KFMW project has been highly impactful to our business. In fact, the grant we applied last minute and were surprised to be shortlisted. We were able to stock up about 4 to 5 tons of mangoes and also strawberries because it was about the season. And once we have missed the season, that's the end. Remarkably, it was also helpful to us in making the green banana flour project into fruition. We processed green bananas into powders, and the ripe bananas, we turned them into chips. So with the KFMW, we were able to get our packaging that we needed for the product.
At that point in time, because it was during the pandemic, we had lost so much money and we were not generating any revenue. At that point in time, we needed to buy machines, we needed to buy some raw materials to test, because basically we were doing R&D. We were doing a lot of trial and error. And so we needed some sort of grant to help us transition from these experiments we were doing to just get the product to the market. So at that point, the Keeping Foods Working program grant was open and we applied and we were selected.
So the KFMW project support came in when it was highly needed. It was at that point after the pandemic that we were thinking of laying off some staffs because we kind of ran out of fund. And that email came in. We got a grant. We were able to call back our staffs. We got technical and mentoring support as well. And that has actually put us in another level.
The world is currently aiming at the goal to end hunger and all sort of malnutrition by the year 2030. Whether or not this goal is achieved in record time to further reduce food crisis in the nearest future, the impact of the Keeping Food Markets Working initiative on local businesses in Nigeria will continue to shape the future for safer, healthier, and improved access to nutritious food among the most vulnerable in our communities.